Alright, so today I'm going to teach you how to make an Utau. This is a very easy task. All you have to do is record all your individual syllables in one thing. It'll save you time later on if you don't do it individually like so. You don't want them individual like this, or else one it'll be a pain in the butt later on when you're trying to mess around with the files and make individual voice banks from the files, as well as basically any other issues. So try to do it more like in one file, like e e o u, like so, but just do that for every single syllable. Note, it is a lot better to instead of just all the normal Romaji files, which involves give me one moment to look this up. Like looking at a Japanese Req list like this for CV, instead of just all this nonsense, you should also make sure you have your laws and your lays and your lees and your lows, as well as your loos, as well as anything with V's, as well as any voiced consonants, which means like just a V if need be, or a Z. It helps a lot because then it'll be a lot easier in the long run if you have any little edge pieces that require a little bit more of just quick consonant as opposed to just a normal one. So in this case, we're gonna quickly take this little piece here. We're gonna take this ah, like so. Make sure that you only get the part you need in there, none of this extra stuff that is unnecessary. So we are just gonna export selection, do not hit export. We're gonna replace this because I tried this earlier but I accidentally stopped the video. Whoops. So what you want to do is, after that, also you need to make sure you have a file separate for this. So we're gonna call this character tutorial because haha, puns. So either to use your Utau, just hit that piece to try and test it out. I recommend testing it once you have the majority of your syllables in there and recorded and separated. So instead of just doing what I'm doing here, of just like being like instead I'd recommend you do a scale just to see a little bit of the range, and you can actually see the range of your Utau right here. At the moment this is only 5-3 to G#4 because I have not put much in here, so you just hit it. Whoops, that was a mistake. So if you're re-recording your files, it's recommended that you just remove this frequency piece here, because if you don't, you'll end up with this very raspy, weird voice. So we are just gonna hit new and retry this. Just a single quarter note of Then it's generating, and there we go. Beautiful. And that's pretty much it. Make sure you get your diphthongs in there. I didn't, and I really regret it. Which means your kias, your nyas, and your mews. All of those. You need to make sure you get those in there just for natural things. So, yeah, that's pretty much how you make a Utau. or at least on a simpler version. I recommend that you do the whole version, of course, and there's better tutorials out there. So yeah.